of all, Brandi's not talking about us, as you can clearly imagine. We're not driving around her house. We're not taking pictures of her in her front yard, her being outside for 10 hours. That's not us. She is not referring to Dolly Vision or Bullhorn Betty. Okay, there are other people that she may, I don't know if they're YouTubers or other social media people or news people. I don't know who they are. I'm not there. I'm here in Florida. So call the law enforcement, take all their resources, roaches, take every ounce of resources that law enforcement has and keep calling on Bullhorn Betty. Let them know I'm in Florida. But please. I was, I stayed in bed on the 13th. I really didn't do a whole lot that day. I was supposed to be working on videos and I didn't even do that. I just needed to give myself a break. So I get up the 14th. I'm getting a call saying, hey, you need to call and find out what she was officially charged with. There's something that doesn't smell right with this. And I call down there and everything just kind of blows up from that point as to what happened. I wasn't expecting to hear that coming out of that officer's mouth. I can guarantee that. I about fell over when I heard the charges. And, naturally, I thought law enforcement had informed the family of this neighbor that has now been officially charged. I mean, we heard in court them specifically reference Michael Vaughn. How can a family not know that a person has been arrested in their son's case and have no knowledge of that by law enforcement? If that truly did happen that way, that was a total failure on law enforcement, because this lady was literally going to be arraigned for Michael Monkey Vaughn's death, the failure to report the death, literally 2 hours later. As I was breaking the news about this revelation of the charges, I think it was like 10 or 15 minutes after I started my live, the news was actually breaking this story as well. So it's just very sad to me that Brandi would have found out, without a doubt, from somebody other than law enforcement, with having a victim's advocate there or counselor there for her as they're telling her this. This was not how she should have ever found out information related to her son's case, period. I don't know where the ball got dropped in law enforcement. I can tell you that law enforcement is doing a damn good job out there. They get an A+ from Bullhorn Betty. I have to be honest with you. Even with them dropping the ball on notifying Brandi of this arrest,